I would now like to call to the podium Ellen Moelis, who will give the Alumni Award of Merit to her husband, Herbert.
Herb is a warm, loving, generous father, grandfather, and my wonderful husband. He determined early in his schooling to pursue a career as a CPA, specializing in tax law. He graduated from Wharton and received his law degree and master's in tax law from NYU Law School. Approximately 30 years in the business world, Herb followed his dream from his pen days of owning a farm, and our farm, Candyland, where we breed thoroughbred horses, became a reality. Herb's love of the University of Pennsylvania and appreciation for the wonderful education he received never left him. He has been committed to giving back for all that he received. He served on the Library Board of Overseers for 6 years. He created the Larry Moelis online search services room in the Van Pelt Dietrich Library. This was followed by creating the Larry and Frances Moelis Electronic Research Area and the Moelis Family Lounge. He served on the Vet School Board of Overseers for another 10 years, utilizing his horse breeding and racing knowledge. He founded Thoroughbred Charities of America, and as president for 20 years, steered its development into the largest equine charity in America. TCA has granted in excess of $17 million to nonprofit horse rescue groups throughout the country. We established the Moelis Family Foundation, and one of the bylaws provides that when a grandchild, of which there are 10, reaches the age of 8, they would be invited to join the board of directors. Our semi-annual meetings were held at the Penn Library, NYU Law School, and numerous other interesting places. They were always fun while instilling our grandchildren with the importance of philanthropy and helping those less fortunate. When discussions first started concerning the much-needed expansion and renovation of the 6th floor of the library for the Special Collections Center, we stepped up to the plate with a very generous gift to get it started. As a matter of fact, as I am sure many of you know, groundbreaking began just 2 days ago. It took a few years to get to this point, but we did it, and it's now a reality. To sum it all up, Herb has a passion for education and for making the world a better place for all its inhabitants. He exemplifies the great Penn spirit of service and commitment. It's with gratitude and affection that we proudly present you, Herb, with the Alumni Award of Merit for 2010.
Thank you, Ellen. You know, I was asked for input as to who was going to introduce me. I thought, well, maybe my children. No, that wouldn't work. They are much too sarcastic, and no one would understand their sense of humor. They keep insisting that I could not get into Penn today, and they're probably right. Then I thought of my grandchildren. No, you know, I have trouble working the iPad and Facebook and Twitter, so they think I'm living in prehistoric times. I even thought of my roommates who are here tonight. No, they may bring up some deep, dark secrets. So the next logical person was Ellen, who I knew would say nice things. And if you just substitute, whenever she mentioned my name or he, just substitute we. Then you'll have the complete picture, because without Ellen's partnership, none of the accomplishments would have happened. Tonight, I'd really like to analyze and discuss a word which is bandied about in economic circles, especially now at college admissions time. The word is legacy. I'd like to discuss the meaning just a bit further. The official Webster Dictionary of legacy is something of value handed down from an ancestor. In academia, the word legacy has a very definite meaning. You know, if your name is Kennedy and you apply to Harvard, you stand a pretty good chance of getting in. If a rich relative dies and leaves you a fortune, that also is a nice legacy. There is, however, another aspect to the word. My father and mother, neither of whom went beyond high school, gave me an invaluable legacy by impressing on me the importance and value of a good college education. I, in turn, have tried to establish this legacy for my children and grandchildren. So if you follow the definition, I have also been given something of immeasurable value. I have become a legatee instead of a legator. Ellen and I are obviously very proud of our children and grandchildren. They have distinguished themselves by being good kids, doing well in school, being good parents, and living a good life. By this alone, I've received a legacy. I don't have Warren Buffett leaving me mega dollars, nor is my name Kennedy, but I'm blessed with 3 children, Ron, Kenny, and Cindy, and all of whom have graduated from Penn. I have 10 grandchildren. 2 of them, Jordan and Andrew, have graduated, and 3 of whom, Maddie, Corey, and Adam, are currently matriculating at Penn. This is my legacy from Penn. Of course, in every family there is a renegade. Incredibly, I am blessed with a granddaughter who somehow lost her way and decided to go to Yale. Let me say this very clearly, however. This renegade made me very proud of her, and in spite of inferior education opportunities, Stephanie will succeed. I have 4 more grandchildren, Katie, Claire, Alex, and Paige, who are not yet of college age. And who knows, but no matter what school or career they choose, I will be supportive, and I'm sure they'll do well. I also have a legacy in some of my best friends. Attending tonight are Len Lieben and Dan Teitelbaum, who are roommates of mine at Penn, and to this day are my closest and dearest friends. We have many shared memories, many of which are Penn-related. Another Penn legacy I have is from scholarship students Ellen and I sponsored. A few years ago, when Ellen had a big birthday, I gave her a choice for a birthday present. She could either have a Lexus sports car or a scholarship to fund a student at Penn. Guess what her choice was? Well, tonight the recipient of that scholarship, Tong Zhao, is here to help celebrate my award. Tong, who graduated from Penn in 2007, is presently on the road to a very successful Wall Street career, and Ellen and I are very proud of him. When a person gets this much from a university experience, he must give back, and that is what I have attempted to do and will continue to do. Ellen and I have tried to support various activities at Penn. Financially, we've supported the library and vet school. Personally, we have both served on the Library Board of Overseers, and I've served on the Vet School Board of Overseers. We've established scholarships in the university and the vet school to help qualified kids attend Penn. My son Ron serves on the SAS board and on the advisory board of the Netta Center. Kenny serves on the Wharton board, and Cindy served on the board of the School of Social Policy and Practice. All of my children, Ron, Ken, and Cindy, have been very generous financially to Penn over the years. Ellen and I, as well as all of our children, are members of the Academy, which, as many of you know, is a recognition of donors. I will encourage, and I fully expect my grandchildren to likewise give back to Penn, both personally and financially. Let me end this by saying I am humbled and honored by this distinguished and prestigious award of merit, and hopefully it serves as an impetus and encourages my grandchildren to give back for the legacy that Penn has given them. Thank you.